Hi, my name is Brian Wynn, and I am a 21-year-old cinematic arts major and photography minor. I have never made a documentary before. My style tends to be more comedic and on the more scripted side rather than a serious and more in the moment kind of person. So we'll be following me along as I go through the process of making this documentary. TSW Journey is a very personal project to me as I am going through something called topical steroid withdrawal. Now, most people tend to think it's an illness or a sickness of some sort, but it's more like a drug withdrawal, one that's given to you by your doctor. This is something that I've wanted to document and bring an awareness to. This is the pre-production preparation for the documentary here. It's basically a script slash sort of outline where I sort of prepare everything and schedule everything that I want to sort of discuss. As you can see here, I plan on dividing the documentary into two parts. One where I can sit down in front of camera and talk about the more technical aspects of it, sort of a talking head piece. And the second part will be of me taking the camera around and documenting myself throughout the day. Now, in the production stage of my documentary, I have gone with a two camera setup here, one for a more general medium wide shot of me talking, and one where it's a close up to emphasize any points I want to make or an emotion. And as you can see here, I also have a softbox for lighting and a microphone attached to one of my cameras here. And both of these cameras are just pointing to this chair where I'll be sitting and talking about the main points of the documentary. Hello. So it's a new day and I'm just about to go shoot some scenes documenting my day. But first I'm just about to shoot a sequence right here. You can see I have these lights here and the camera set up again. So I'm excited to shoot this sequence here because I plan on having it be my intro and my outro for the documentary. For the intro, I plan on having it in a silhouetted style as a way to not show the audience everything and kind of hook them in. But it'll also be used as a sort of foreshadowing for the ending scene where I take the silhouetted style away and I just show the scene uncensored. Now after I'm done filming this scene, I'm just going to be filming the rest of my day. Alright, so we are now at the post-production side of this documentary where we edit and bring all the footage together. But first I want to show you how I organize all the footage. Right here you can see I have an SSD folder specifically for TSW Journey, which is the documentary I'm working on. Everything I need for this project will go inside of this folder here. As you can see, I have individual folders for each aspect of the documentary, such as the raw footage for the videos, any proxies I make, the editing project files, sound, stock footage, they all go here. As you can see, I've organized everything by which camera I used to film on and the subject that was filmed. And when I go deeper into these files, you can see that I've organized them by date so that I know what footage was shot when, and I just pull it up. Just having everything organized like this gives me a better understanding of how I want to structure the documentary. Something I like to do during the editing process is when I have a first draft ready, I'll watch it over and make a list of things I want to include or B-roll I should take. Areas where the pacing is slow, or if I want to add some more visual interest to give context. And that concludes my documentary making process of TSW Journey. Again, the reason I wanted to make TSW Journey is because I wanted to bring an awareness to TSW. And unlike most medical documentaries where they And on a more hopeful note, I feel that it leaves less of an impact on audiences when they see that there is some hope. So by not doing that, I hope that when people watch my documentary, they walk away thinking about it a little bit more. And in turn, get people talking and spread the awareness of TSW. So other than that, this has been a documentary documented. It doesn't help that when you refuse to take any more of the prescribed steroids, the doctors have to keep that on file. Because if anything were to happen to you, then you take full responsibility. Because in the record, it shows that you ignored your doctor's medical advice.